Ba-da-ba-ba. Welcome everybody to the instant replay. We're doing this as a live stream today. Just getting set up here. We're baking. We're baking. Baking's fun, especially on wintry days like today. So bear with me for a minute as we get all the gear set up. Cinnamon raisin bread. Let's get this one rocking here. Turn on the comments as well. Oh, volume down. We don't want that feedback there. And I'm using the Android phone today to stream. I want to see how that one does, if the picture is clear or what. So we'll see. And then hopefully later on I'll be able to put the recipe in the description. That looks like it's about in the center of the screen. So we're good to go. All right. We need the beast. The good part is I already had the yeast going 10 minutes ago, so it's going to be a quick one. We'll be able to, let's move that away. Oh, let's move that away. Unlock it. It's cold, it's snowing. We don't need all of these. So there's our yeast. So I'll put the recipe in the description after the live stream. We've got to catch up on a few of those. That's just 2 cups of water, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and 2 teaspoons of yeast, or 1 package. Call it 7 to 8 grams in that range, whatever it might be. Okay, I'm getting my words all messed up. We'll need some power here for this one. Now, I'm going to do a double rise on this one, so it's going to take some time, but you'll get the gist of what we're doing here. Then I'm going to make a breakfast sandwich too, so you'll be able to see that one while the first rise is done. I'm going to knead out the dough. I'm going to sprinkle some more sugar and cinnamon and then roll it. So I have like a cinnamon raisin roll up, I guess, and then I'll let that rise again before I bake it. And welcome everyone who's coming in the live stream. So we've got our ingredients out. Oh, I almost lost the sugar. Woo! This one has a lot of sugar in there. I need my cup. We're doing 4 cups of flour. And things are getting dirty out here, so I'm running out of measuring cups. This is not good. Huh. I wonder if I have something. Yeah, I could do this one. Let's use this for now. We'll need. This is a 2-cupper, and I need 4 cups. Yeah, the picture seems like it's okay using the Android today. Could we sift this in? I guess we could, couldn't we? Let's keep filling here. Let's go 2 and 2. How about that? A little bit more. There's 2 cups. We need 4 cups. Welcome everyone who's coming in the live stream. Cinnamon raisin bread. I like it. Nice little warm bread. A cup of coffee or a tea later on after going out to shovel some more snow. So there's 4 cups. Okay. So we're good on the flour. Ladywiser, welcome! Cinnamon raisin bread. Now I bought raisins yesterday at the bulk barn, but I ate some of them last night, so I don't have everything that I'm gonna need, unfortunately. Let's get the sugar. 3 tablespoons. Where's the tibs? We need the tibs. So I've got a half a tablespoon. So I need 6 of these here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's our 3, so we're good there. Also need a pinch of salt. I spilled some sugar here. I'm going to clean that up right away. A pinch of salt or a teaspoon. So if we're going to measure, I guess we might as well measure everything today. 1 teaspoon tops. I'm going to go a little bit less. Boom. Yeah, welcome everyone who's coming in live stream, who's watching later. Let's give that a little mixeroonie. I need to melt some butter as well. I need a 1/4 cup of butter. So check that out. So that's about 10-12 minutes. 2 cups of warm water and 1 package of yeast or 2 teaspoons, 7 to 8 grams. Okay? change the angle of the camera, bring you up higher and over, and you can get a good view here of what's going on. Ooh, a date nut bread. Yeah, I think I remember you were working with the dates. Yeah. There we go. How about that? That is a little better. We get a little better view of the bowl right there. Okay, next, let me get that butter out here. A quarter cup of butter. A quarter cup. Dun, dun, dun. Let's measure this up. See if we can still get it. That's a half. That looks like it's about a quarter. Right about there. Looks like that's about a quarter. I'm just gonna melt it up. 30 seconds, 40 seconds should do it. Melt it up. I'm gonna make a little bit of a well in here as well. Get that all set, if we can. The well's not overly important, but hey, what the heck. If we can, we will. Another 30 seconds for the butter. Welcome everyone who's coming in the live stream today. Baking on this fine cold Sunday with all the snow that we're getting. Okay, butter should be good. Yep. Whew. Whew. It's hot. The bowl anyways is. Let's make sure that's turned properly. Okay, here goes the yeast. Let's a little stir. We got nice and foamy. In, great. Get all that in there. Add in our butter, melted, quarter cup. Okay. Let's get the hook. Now, the stars of the show, the cinnamon and the raisin, we cannot forget the cinnamon. I'm even gonna add a pinch of nutmeg. Lock that in. Start it off low just to get everything combined. The beast, full action today. So that's what we've got right now in here. It was 2 cups of warm water, 2 teaspoons of yeast or 1 package. I've got 4 cups of flour. I had 3 tablespoons or tibs of sugar, a pinch of salt, a teaspoon or less, and a quarter cup of melted butter. Now the cinnamon, the raisins, I'm even gonna have more sugar and more cinnamon afterwards, and nutmeg. Nutmeg's just gonna be a pinch. We'll do a quarter teaspoon. Cinnamon, we'll do a test, 1 teaspoon. But then I'm also, once it rises once, I'm gonna flatten it out, I'm gonna roll it out. I'm gonna add a layer of cinnamon and sugar, and then I'm gonna roll it up, put it in the bread pan, let it rise again before it goes in the oven. Okay, it's looking good. So we've got our cinnamon, we don't wanna forget. Let's get our nutmeg. Nutmeg, we'll get our tisp. There's our quarter tisp for that. Okay, that's just, we want 1 more minute on low speed, then we'll turn it up a little bit. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday. It's still morning time out here, late morning, mid-morning maybe we'll call it, mid to late morning. I know it's afternoon for everybody overseas. There we go. See how that's coming together nice? We like it. We like it. Cinnamon raisin bread. I think that's always a winner. Okay, that's 1 minute. Let's get our quarter tisp of nutmeg in here as well. Oh, I'm running low on nutmeg. It's been a while since I've seen it. There it is. Quarter tisp of nutmeg. And let's do 1 tisp of cinnamon. That nutmeg just getting mixed in already smells great. Now cinnamon, we need one. Come on, I'm trying to get in there. That's not cooperating for some reason. Why is that being difficult here? Let's go that way. There, that's better. 1 teaspoon of cinnamon in, good. We'll keep the cinnamon out for later, but the nutmeg we're good with. Now, I don't have too many raisins left. I had a big bag last night. I didn't realize I ate that many. I've got cranberries left though, so we can always add in cranberries to this. I'll go up 1. Oh yeah, you know what, Lady Wiser? If I screw it up, if I mess it up, that's okay. We'll just do it again. But the pizza crust, absolutely now. The pizza crust I'm very confident in, different types. And we'll even get into some flavored crusts, like a herb crust maybe. Do different ones of those coming up, because at the end of the day now, it's only really flour and yeast. Certainly don't want to mess it up, but it could happen. So I'm just going to wait a little bit until that dough starts coming together before I add in my raisins. So that's about, let's say, that's about a 1/4 cup of raisins. You probably need about a 1/2 cup. So I may add in some cranberries too. That is more like, that's more like 2/3 of a cup right there. So I would use the same recipe, whether it were raisins or cranberries. Maybe you like dried apricots. Those could be nice in there as well. I think a nice combination with the cinnamon. So that's coming together nice. I like that. I like that. Thank you so much. Too kind. Too kind. Let's go up 1. So it's the patience I find of, wow, that snow's really coming down. I just looked outside again. Full-blown snowstorm. Apparently it's coming in for another 4 or 5 hours. This is about 10 minutes of kneading. So imagine kneading it by hand. We're kneading by hand right now, okay? But we're taking the easier way out using the beast today. Do a little rinse-a-rooney here while that's working on our bowls. Whatever we can keep clean. We certainly will. There we go. A little rinse-a-rooney is always good. That dough's coming together nicely in there. Yep, it needs to start pulling away from the sides before we get too excited. I don't like messing up things like steak and chicken and proteins, expensive items. Flour though, if we have to start again, flour, yeast, water, that's okay. You know, we're only in this right now for about 75 cents. But if it was a nice steak that cost 12 or 15 bucks or 18 bucks, different story. We don't want to do that. See now it's pulling away from the sides? It's starting to clean up into a nice ball, so that's great. I just want to make sure the dough is set before I add in the raisins. Let it work through nice. I mean, we don't even really need to add the raisins while we're mixing right now. When I roll it out and I sprinkle sugar and cinnamon, I can always add the raisins right on there, but I want to do it inside the loaf. It is, I've learned that now. Baking is a science. The discipline of actually weighing out ingredients. It's not like making a stir fry where I can taste test it as I go along. This one needs to be right from the beginning. So we'll see how this one turns out. If it's going to be nice, light, fluffy bread, if it's going to be dense and thick. On the cinnamon raisin loaf like this one, I want it dense and thick. and sweet. Looking good in there. James, Hugh, welcome. Welcome to the show. Hope you're having a good Sunday morning, boys. Those little guys, they're little mini bakers, those guys. This is just the patience right now of this one. BG, it is certainly wintry. I'm looking out the windows right now and the snow, it just hasn't stopped. I know you were out there shoveling earlier, and I was out there with the beast, but it's coming down. It's hard to believe. I was out there about 3 hours ago, 2-3 hours ago, something like that, 8:30ish, 9 o'clock Eastern, and it's covered again already, and there's still another bunch of hours to go. It is this is the worst stretch of snowstorm I can remember in at least 10 years. I know a few years ago we had a pretty good one, but I can't remember this consistent for about a week. All right, it's pulled together off the sides. The bottom still has some work to go. A little bit more down there, but it's getting there. So maybe another 2-3 minutes, and then I'm gonna add in what's left of the raisins. I had such a big bag last night, but I did sleep eating. May have to do a combination, the raisins and the cranberries today. We'll see. There are a lot of places that are closed today due to the snowstorm. I think actually all the places across the road are closed. The gym's closed. They're all closed down. I don't know if bakeries are open, but I'd be selling baked goods out my front door today if I could. I think we can see right down near the bottom. Let's get you up even higher. You guys can see right down the bottom there. And then we'll be adding in the raisins. So it's pulled away from the sides, just a little bit more on the bottom. So this counter island here is really takes a beating when the beast is going. It's always going to be a little bit sticky. Once this is done and I cover it, let it rise, I'm going to make the breakfast sandwich with one of those rustic pretzels from yesterday. We'll use some bacon, some tomato, egg, maybe a garlic mayo in there, toss in some avocado. In fact, I better take an avocado out of the fridge. Maybe too hard, but we'll figure it out. Avocado's the easy one. So just a little bit more, just to get it off the bottom. And then I'll slow the speed down and add in the raisins. And I think I've got to do some cranberries, because that just, what can I say? That was a snack last night. I was watching hockey and I was eating raisins. And that's not enough. A third of a cup, we need at least a half a cup. So it'll be a combination. I ate the supplies, you know. A baker's not supposed to eat his own stash. We know this. Oh wait, that's a saying for something else. But a baker shouldn't be eating his own ingredients. There it goes. Just have to have the patience. See, it's right there. It's just starting to pull away from the bottom. It wants to. Just have to have the patience to wait this through. There. I'd much rather be using this guy right now than hand kneading the dough. Same thing as when I'm shoveling the driveway. I'd rather use the beast, the snowblower, that El Toro, instead of doing it by hand. It's getting there. It's almost got it all from the bottom. We'll see. Total of about 10 to 15 minutes, in that range. Nice. Smells nice. The cinnamon has overtaken the nutmeg. So The quarter teaspoon of nutmeg is just that little hint. We just want a hint of nutmeg. I don't want it overpowering. The real star of the show, the cinnamon with the raisin. Almost there, look at that, we're almost there, it's almost pulled away. Or I can slow it down and then add in the raisins and some cranberries. Almost got it. 30 seconds should do it. It's almost got it into a nice ball. There it goes. It got it. Houston, we have liftoff. Okay, let's slow this down just to a crawl. And then we'll go ahead and add in the raisins. So again, it's supposed to be a half a cup. That's close. You know what? It's close. Since we're here, this is a third of a cup. Let's see. You know what? It's close. It's close. So I'll just add in a few cranberries. Not gonna lie, I was eating the cranberries as well. So we've got cinnamon, raisin, cranberry bread. How about that? There, cranberries in. Now we'll just bring that speed up one. And we're getting there. Just have to let that come together now. Come together as one. We're good. Bring it up one. Hopefully you don't lose any cinnamons or raisins or cranberries flying out the sides here. Won't take too long to get everything incorporated nicely. Just like that. Look at that. Brought it together nice. Woo. Mickey, so far, welcome. I used 2 cups of warm water, 2 teaspoons or 1 package of yeast with a teaspoon of sugar. That was our yeast mixture. 4 cups of flour, 3 tablespoons of sugar, a pinch or 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 cup of melted butter, and I just added in the raspberries, the cranberries, and the raisins. I would have done about a half a cup to 3/4 cup of raisins, but I ate a lot of them last night, so I added in cranberries. So now it's gone from a cinnamon raisin bread to a cinnamon raisin cranberry bread. Okay, that looks good. Let's bring that down. Let's take it off the hook, see? Look at that. Bring it right off the hook. What do I want to do? I want to take this out. Let's undo and move the beast here. Bring that in. Let's just make sure everything there is incorporated. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. It's a nice sticky ball. We're okay with sticky balls. I can't believe I just said that. Our dough is sticky. Our dough is sticky. Just want to take that up, take a look-see at her. Oh yeah, it's nice. It's good. I just shouldn't have gone against the side right there. I wanted to take it out and grease the bowl, but that's okay. It'll do just fine. I'm gonna sprinkle a touch of flour on there. Around the sides. It'll be nice. And this way we hopefully are not going to stick to the bottom. Okay? I'm not going to take it out and add oil in there. We're going to leave it just like that. But if I work it enough here, we should be okay. Yeah, just like that. Good. Okay, that's that right there. Let's wrap that. I'm going to leave that rise 45 minutes to an hour. In the meantime, I'm going to get onto that nice breakfast sandwich. So I'm just going to wrap this over. And depending on how long it takes me to make that breakfast sandwich, we'll see how this does. I've already got the light on in the oven. Oven's off, of course. We just want it to have a nice little warm environment to rise. tight. This one will be nice later on with a warm coffee coming out of the snow again. That's good right there. Let's change our little camera up a little bit. Bring this down and bring this guy right about there, I think. Could be better. So now, cinnamon raisin bread. That would be item number 1 of the day if we were baking today and doing stuff. Because it needs rising time, we'll put this inside. Fits. Nice. I'll even set a timer so I don't forget about it. We'll go 45 because I'm going to do a double rise. I'm going to take it out of the bowl afterwards. I'm going to roll it out, and then I'm going to sprinkle more cinnamon and sugar, a nice cinnamon and sugar mixture, and then I'm going to roll it up into a nice loaf. I'm going to put it in the bread pan, and then I'm going to let it rise again. Speaking of which, let's see where that. We want to be prepared for later. There it is. So let's get that prepared right now so we don't forget our parchment paper. There. Now if we crumple this like that, it'll stick. A little bit easier for us after. Okay. Something like that. I'm not good at arts and crafts, as we all know. I guess I could cut down the sides to make it easier. Let's get it in there, something like that. It's just so I don't forget to do it later. I'll set this aside, and I'll do a quick little wipe-a-rooney. Oh, I'm looking outside at that snow coming down. Really something else. Okay, it's all cleaned up. I put it in the oven with the light on because it's warmer than it is right here in the kitchen. Because I've got the heat low. Kaboom! There's certain recipes that I have upstairs on my hard drive. There's other ones that I have written down. I can't remember them all, especially the ones that I only make once a year or once every 6 months. It takes some getting used to. But if they're some of my favorite items, like cheesecakes or chocolate cakes or pizza doughs, things of that nature, yeah, they're all locked in the hard drive up here. And then I just have to sometimes call the audible on different items if I'm changing something like the pizza dough, hydration levels. But yeah, a lot of them up here on the hard drive, but a lot of them I do have written down because I can't remember them all. I can't remember them all, especially when it's coming to baking and they need to be so exact. At the beginning of this cooking journey, I may have just been fly by the seat of my pants, but in quickly learning with the baking stuff, can't do that like dinner recipes or lunch recipes, things of that nature. But sauces, a lot of sauces, I'll have upstairs on my hard drive. Okay, we're good on the butter, so check this out. This is the baking science, yeah. That's the leftover bagel. I froze the other ones, so it's salted. I'm gonna slice it. We don't need that anymore. We're going to, let's get this thing heating up right away. We're gonna fire everything up here, okay? And we'll get a pan. Let's get that pan heating up. We're gonna be cooking the bacon. Let's use that one. I think that one will be good for the egg. Let's see what else we need today. What else can we use today? We've got, now I still have these chicken wings. Whoa, I spiced them up last night. I didn't cook them because I had those pretzels going on. I've got a backlog now. I've got the wings. I wouldn't have taken them out of the freezer if I thought about that. I've got the steak that I purchased yesterday. I've got the chicken. I've either got to freeze it or cook some of it tonight or a combination of both. So we'll need some bacon. We'll need a tomato because we don't want that to spoil. Let's just wash that right now. Okay, so we've got bacon, we've got tomato. You know what? We're going to put some onion, I think, in this breakfast sandwich as well. Let's do some of that. I've got a jalapeno. We'll get some greens, some spinach, why not? Give that a rinse-a-rooney here. We'll rinse that. What's that? We don't need that. Oh, we gotta have the cheese in there. Let's do, if we're making one, let's make a 3-egger. We've got a 3-egger going on. Let's rinse the jalapeno. Okay. We've got the spinach now that's rinsed. That pan is still heating up, so that's good. Oh, we need our mayo. We're gonna make a little garlic mayo. We've got some mayo. We've got let's say we've got 2. Is that gonna be enough garlic? Yeah, that's enough garlic right there. We've got garlic. Is there anything else we're gonna want? A little bit of hot sauce in there, maybe. Let's get these things all. The slice of roonies here, okay? Let's get this, because we're gonna toast this pretzel. Let's go. We gotta have a good base. The inside of the pretzel looks nice. Looks nice. Let's do a few slices. Oh, we almost lost the egg. Stay there. It's got to wait its turn. Let's go this way. Tomato. Let's wrap it up right now. What the heck? Put it back in. I've got Greek yogurt. We can also make the sauce with the Greek yogurt if we wanted to. Let's rinse a rooney. I guess we're going to use this one right here. A few jalapenos. I think that one more slice. There we go. Jalapenos, good. I forgot about our onion. Let's do some yellow. I was looking at the yellow and I picked out the red. So let's just stick with this knife. This one seems softer, so that's what I want to use it. Good. Onione. Ooh, it's quiet in the kitchen today. Good. That's heating up. That's nice. Let's get our cheese slices. We need some cheese slices. This is all I have was the mozzarella. I didn't have any cheddar, otherwise I'd be putting cheddar in there. But we do what we've got to do here, okay? Cheese good. Let's keep wrapping all these right now. Onion, jalapenos. We're good there. Let's get a little butter for this. The bagel rooney. I said bagel again. It's a freaking pretzel. I keep saying it's a pretzel. A little bit of butter on here. We're going to cook these in the pan, toast them up after the bacon's cooked. And then we'll be set for when the egg pops in there. That should be okay so it doesn't burn anywhere. There we go. So we're good. Pretzel, all of our add-ins ready to go. Except this, I just looked over and saw the avocado. Now my brother was telling me about how he slices an avocado and takes the pit out. He said he holds like this and he stabs it. I said, dude, no. No, if you want to be ultra safe, just simply, if you're using a heavier knife, and just twist it. And sometimes it'll just pop out like that. But don't ever stab with your avocado. So I hope my brother, I just saw my garlic, I didn't chop my garlic. I hope my brother was watching to know that's what I meant. Don't ever stab your avocado, especially if you're holding it like that. My goodness, you're just asking for trouble. It's actually a good avocado today. It's good. I missed a little bit, and it's good avocado. We're not going to leave any in there. I think these homemade breakfast sandwiches are much better than going to the drive-thru. I just lost something over there. We're going to slice this down like this. And this one. Good. So we're set there. Keep our eggs separate. Let's bring in that hot plate right here. You can see it's smoking now. We almost lost the eggs again. So we got to get the bacon moving. See how much bacon we have left. A few. That pan, I can tell, is extremely hot right now. Yep, it's good. We're going to load it up with the 3 of them. We'll sort it out later. Quick little rinse-a-rooney. A little one-pan wonder right there. Hey, Jesse. Yeah, Nikki, absolutely. Always better. Homemade, I think, is much better. Again, I just looked down and I saw the garlic that I forgot to do. This is for the, can't have a garlic mayo without the garlic. It's not a good combination. I'm using the little miniest knife that I have right now. For the garlic. Little mini ones. There we go. We got them. Let's see if we can dice the garlic with this little mini. Okay. Not the best, but we'll get by. Bacon sizzling and smelling good. It happens, eh? It happens. It's terrible, but I hear you. It just sometimes you get distracted. Look at me with the little knife here trying to do the garlic. That will have to do for the garlic mayo. I love it. The butter and salt is great. Look at me using all the utensils I have so I don't need to dirty new ones. Look at this. We're rocking it today. There's the bacon. That's looking good. We'll get a little bowl. I say little bowl, but I'm going to bring out a, actually, why don't we just use this one? It's right there. So that bread, 31 minutes, it's rising. I do, but it's another tool that I don't want to have to clean. That'll be a good amount of mayo right there, I think. Bacon looking nice. Let's get our garlic in there. Get a squeeze of lemon. Doesn't need much here, just a little quick squeeze. I'm going to remove those seeds. One more, because there's not a lot of mayo. Oh, and I still got a couple of seeds in there. There. Didn't need much. Bacon is pretty much done right there. So we're good. I'll take that out in a minute. Once I remove these seeds, otherwise I'm going to be chewing on them later. Can I get them all? If I had chipotle sauce, I think it would be great. But a little bit of hot, why not? Alex, welcome. Well, I've already got the cinnamon raisin bread. It's rising. It's wrapped up. It's in the nice little warm blanket in the oven. And while that is going on here, I decided to use the pretzel from last night and make a breakfast sandwich. So that's what we have right here. Let's bring this out. We've got our bacon that's done. What have you made so far today? I know you've made something. It's midday for you guys, so I know you haven't gone without. You've done something over there, I could tell. Okay, bacon grease. Let's see, do I have a jar? I need a jar. I need something for it. I need a can or a jar, and I don't think I have either one. Darn it. How would I have that? I'm going to have to soak it up with a paper towel. I thought I had a jar. Pizza, nice. Thanks, Tom. Ah, that's the fry up, yeah. There we go, just like that. Woo, that's hot. Woo! Woo! Okay, now for the pretzel. I'm not calling it a bagel. Quick little swirl. Let this toast up nice. I'll get a little bowl. Little bowl of rooney for the eggs. Let's just check. We want this nice and toasted, but I do not want it burned. Uno, dos, trio. Good. Eggs are set. Love it, Tom, love it. Got our eggs, 3 eggs. Toasting up our bun. Wow, that snow's getting heavier out there, my goodness. All right, eggs are good. We're just waiting on the toasted bun. How's our bread doing? Looking nice. 27 minutes to go on the rise. 27 minutes. Cheesy chips and fizzy pop. Sounds like a great combination. Yeah, stay away from the pretzel. Turn that temperature up just a wee bit. So we've got everything ready here. What else do I have on the breakfast sandwich? Avocado, cheese, red onion, jalapenos, tomatoes. We've got a toast set up. A little bit of garlic mayo. I should test that. That's good. And of course we've got crispy bacon. I could have just done mustard on this sandwich and been happy as ever. That would have been great as well. Let's get let's use this one. It's more flexible. Let's check it out. I want it more toasty. You just have to be patient. Heats up. We're waiting. We're waiting. Football on on the TV. Me on the phone. Snooker on the iPad. That's like having a triple zoom vision right there. Oh yeah, it gets cold in there, right? Captain America. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it myself. Let's check out our toasted pretzel. Getting there, but you know what? Just wait that out. I'll tell you what I think that needs in there. We need another stick of butter. A little dab of butter in there is going to help out a little bit, I believe. Watch this. And just give it a little swirl. Yeah, that's all I needed was a little bit more love with the butter. Keep swirling. We've got to have the patience though to wait this one out. Bacon ready. We'll get this plate ready. Now let's check it out and see that the bottom is toasted nice here. See, that's got a better cruncheroo on it. Let's just leave it another 30 seconds. The big bad pretzel. And I'm excited for this cinnamon cranberry raisin loaf later on. I think that's going to be good right in there. There you go. There's a nice toaster-rooney. Let's get the other half on there. Maybe the top half. A little swirl. Yeah, I'm just having fun swirling the pretzel. Just like that. Bring that camera back a little bit. I just noticed that it's not all in the frame. Do a little tilt. How about that? There we go. All right, what is stuck here? You're doing well. Looks like we're going to be able to see the bread by the time I finish this sandwich. 20 seconds to comply. RoboCop, yeah. All right, let's check out this side. See how it's doing. Oh, come on now. I was using this because it was not yet. Not done yet. Patience. Patience. To toast it up. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I want some crunch on that pretzel. When we make this, what are we going to call this? A pretzel, a bagel, a pretzel breakfast sandwich? That's what I'm going. I keep saying damn bagel. It's a pretzel. Freaking pretzel, a rustic pretzel. That was sad, me trying to get that out. Still not toasted. Apparently this one needs a little bit more love as well with the butter to get it crispy how we want it. Yeah, RoboCop. I remember when that one came out in the 80s. It was early 90s RoboCop? I was trying to think. It was RoboCop and Predator. I don't know why I seem to remember those coming around the same time. "30 more seconds. Turn that temperature down. Yeah. It could have been late 80s, early 90s, somewhere in there. All right, that's good. We're now toasted. Let's check it out. Yeah, it's good. Before it burns, I'll take that out. How about that? Okay. I'll just remove that. I'm gonna add a touch of olive oil in there for our egg. Let's remove that 30 seconds or so from that heat. Now at least we're hot. Just wait. So first one 87, second one 1990. Okay, there we go. I'll be back. You just used a little bit of Terminator right there. Okay, oil, eggs, in. They can flavor the egg a little bit. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little shakeroonie. Now we've had salt and everything, so let's just go a little pepper right now. How about that? Let's move quick here. Keep that moving. It's almost like I'm making the tornado egg again. Good. Look at that. Keep moving that in. Right off the edges. Turn it in. Almost like we're getting back to that French omelet. We're not going for a French omelet here. Trying to just wind this up a little bit so that way it'll fit on our pretzel without going over the edges. Hey NMP, welcome. Keep turning it up. Look at that. We're almost there. Almost there to the right size for the pretzel. Right about there, I think. I think that's going to fit on the pretzel. Cheese. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Help that cheese melt a little bit. I've turned the heat off now on the hot plate. I don't think we've made a creme brulee yet on the live stream. We'll do a creme brulee. That way I'll be able to use my flamethrower here. Or at least that cheese got a little bit of help melting. Nice. Close. The blowtorch, yeah. That's another tool I haven't used in a while, so why the heck not? Let's use it right here, put that over there, and move this. Look at that, we've got only 17 minutes left to the bread. Let's move the hot plate and we get to construction time. Construction time on the nice breakfast sandwich. So let's go this way. Let's open that up first. Nope, not yet. I still need to do that. There is another one though. I have one that's plugged in down below with batteries and electric, so I'm okay there. All right, we've got a little bit of garlic mayo there. Now, I almost forgot our greenery. Because the greenery always ends up falling. So, we'll get the greenery on first. How about that? It's a lot of vegetation here that's going on in this breakfast sandwich. And be overloaded. Okay, that's enough greenery right there. I'll tell you what we'll do though. We'll do a little bit of pepper, kind of season it up in layers. Next we'll do the jalapenos. Watch out for that hot pan. Oh yeah, there are a few. We'll get that back. Let's go egg, bacon, tomato, onion, avocado. As I say that, I say, let's get that spinach on there. Let's do this now. The big daddy egg right here fits pretty good on that pretzel. So that's a nice layer right in there. Let's move that. Let's get some bacon. Just in there like that. Yeah, the avocado. Then I said we'll go tomato. I could have sliced those a little bit thinner. Press that in. A little bit of pepper on there too. We'll go onion. Come on. Get the bigger rings in there. This will be one hell of a pretzel breakfast sandwich. Oh, Alex, I know what you mean. Absolutely. I don't know why YouTube had held that message. And let's see, can we get the avocado on there? Maybe a few slices. Kind of built in layers here. Let's spread out that tomato a little bit more. I'll intertwine the avocado with the onion. Maybe it'll hold it in there. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll work. A little bit more. Okay, that's good. Let's move this. Whoa, I almost walked right into the cabinet. I turned and boom, there it was. Make this ooze. See, one hell of a breakfast sandwich with the pretzel left over. Let's take a picture of that one. What the heck? So I'll lift it up so you guys can see that up close. That's the big Balboski right there. Let's do a picture this way. Without the top on first. Yeah, the garlic mayo. With a little bit of hot sauce in there too. We have a little bit of hot sauce. Right there. Let's leave it like that. Right there. One of those. One of those. One of those. And now we'll close it up. Oh no, I lost an onion and an avocado. Didn't want to cooperate for that picture. As long as it holds together. I could use a toothpick right now, but I don't have one hand. Go hell with it. I'll just eat that piece. All for the sake of quality control and the picture. We need the final picture on here. I'll lift it up in a second as soon as I snap this photo real quick. Camera's saying move farther away. There we go. Let's just turn it in case the angle over here is better. I don't think it is, but I think that side is the perfect side for our pretzel sandwich. Okay, I think I got enough photos. Time to bite into this thing. Who's the kitchen king? I love it. It looks good. I'm hoping it's going to taste good. Let's try and lift it up just like that. There it is. I'll turn the camera up straighter now. And our bread in that oven is almost ready. Okay, here we go. It's you know, this is the best part of the morning, is when it's taste test time. Here it is. Good angle there. This side looks pretty good. There's no way I could cut into that though. The best thing I could do here, if I were serving this, say in the food truck, that'll be on the way, I think, is I'll wrap it in parchment paper, wax paper, possibly tin foil, and then have to eat it right over that. But I wonder how much we would charge for a sandwich like that. So that was 3 eggs with a fresh homemade pretzel, avocado, bacon, tomato, onion, the garlic mayo. I mean, heck, the cost of the eggs alone, cost of the eggs, 3 eggs in there, let's call that $1. The pretzel probably cost us 20 cents to make. We're at $1.20, a couple slices of tomato, onion, avocado. This thing would have cost under $2 to make, I think, right here at home. Now, depending on where you're at, I think so, Nikki. It's if we had smell-o-vision, if this cost under $2 to make, what would they? Maybe at a coffee shop they would charge, I don't know, $8, $10. What would they charge at a restaurant for that? $18. Vegas would charge $50. We already know that. How's our raisin bread? 10 minutes to go. Getting there. We're going to be able to do that secondary spot. I wonder, what do you guys think would be if you're getting this at a food truck, what would you pay for something like this? I wonder. We've got to have pricing out there. $12, would that be too much? $8? $15? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to bite into it right now and see how this goes. If I can pick it up. Avocado, might lose some avocado. That's a massive one, but I'm doing this for the people right here. Let's try it out. See if I can get a bit of everything in there. Some bacon. I mean, I literally knocked the pretzel off the egg with that boom. This tastes really good. This tastes really good. That pretzel certainly gives a different texture to the breakfast sandwich instead of the bagel. In a good way. That tastes good. Wow. Might taste too good. Oh my gosh. Oh, we only have 8 minutes to go on that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to get a fork so I can eat that avocado. And then I might remove the pretzel. 5. So yeah, I think that's about. I think we went through that last time. The conversion was $1.40. So what's that? Maybe about $8, $9, $10 Canadian, somewhere in that range, or US. Yeah, it's good, but that would be too much of the pretzel. I ate a lot of the pretzels last night. I don't want to keep eating them. I keep losing tomato, darn it. And onion. And more onion. We'll leave it like that. How much time left? 7 minutes. Okay. Can put these items away. I want to get to rolling out that raisin bread on the live stream so you guys can check that one out. Let's put away whatever we can put away here. Actually, I need the cinnamon. We need cinnamon. We're not done with that. Let me bring this over here. About $6, okay. Yeah, I couldn't remember the exact conversion that we had before. But this tastes fantastic. I'm going to toss this right now. It's just too much. It's too much on the pretzel side, the bagel, bread. We're going to be testing cinnamon raisin bread later on as well. I've got to think about the chicken wings I'm supposed to cook, or the steak. I think I'm gonna have to freeze the steak and the chicken and the fish. I can't, the chicken and the steak for sure. I think they had the best before dates for those two for today because they got the deal. Remember, anyone who was with us on the grocery shopping live yesterday, it was 30% off. So I got this, it was regular price 14 bucks. I got this for $9.99. And in here there is about 1.3 pounds of fast fry steak. So I think that's a good deal that I got on that one. The pork chop, it wasn't chicken, it was pork chop. This one as well, I got 30% off. So this one cost me $12.40. And I have, how much is this one? This one's about 3.5 pounds of pork chop. So this was a good deal too. So I'm gonna have to freeze, I'll individually package those and freeze them later. We've got only 5 minutes left on that. I'll have one more little bite of this right now, and then I'm gonna do a little wipe-a-rooney so we can roll that out. Delicious. We'll keep this tomato and avocado here for later. And I can give that board a rinse-a-rooney as well. So I kind of got a pile. It doesn't look as good now though. Let me just do a quick little rinse-a-rooney here. And we're going to get to that bread. Yeah, absolutely, we'll do that, Nikki, for sure. Yep. Same with the steak, I'll do that too. I was really looking forward to the stir fry tonight, but I've got those wings. I got to cook those wings up. Good, we're almost ready here. 4 minutes to go. We've got our rolling pin ready. I'll toss a little bit more of this stuff in the trash now since I've got a minute left to do later. And the snow, I just picked up my head and looked outside, is getting even worse. The storm's getting worse by the hour. This is incredible. This is like going to the movie the day after tomorrow. I'm stunned. I mean, the weather people, they're never right. And all of a sudden today, they're right. The only donuts that I've done, Nikki, were the little beignets with sugar and the caramel sauce infused with scotch. I did those, I think, on December 30th or 31st. I did those on a live. Yeah, it was on the 30th, I believe. The 29th or the 30th of December. That was the day where I cooked for my cousin. He was in from out of town. And I made him fresh homemade pasta. I did two types for him. I did a fresh marinara sauce, made that with the fresh pasta on the live stream, and then also made him a chicken Alfredo. I made him the garlic bread, and then did the donuts, the beignets, straight out of New Orleans, with the caramel sauce with scotch in it. Oh yeah, okay, there you go. Yeah, see, I'm having trouble with the dates. I can't remember when everyone came on. That's true. That's the Kitchen King. Well, I am struggling with the new name. Chef Boom, Kitchen King, Dinner Daddy, or keeping it as is. We'll figure that out. We've only got 2 minutes. I'm going to do a rinse and a wash-a-rooney in my hands. Okay, let us we're all set now. We'll bring our rolling pin over, which now my rolling pin is busted, which is okay. I never liked this one. I want to get a wooden rolling pin. I want a wooden rolling pin instead of that clunk of, I don't know what that is. If that's marble or what, but it's heavy. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go. There's our sad pan here. I wish I was better at this arts and crafts stuff. So what we'll do now is we've got our cinnamon, we've got our sugar. See if we've got that little container here somewhere. Huh. I don't have it. We'll need a bowl. Yeah, I think the wooden one. I did, but I still can't find, it seems that one is a complicated one. There's too many videos that show up with the Mr. Feast. Let's do about, I need more sugar and have it sweeter here. Ah, beep, 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 okay. Really? Let's turn that beeper off. Oh, mixer-rooney here. Let's use this part. Yeah, that dough's gonna get a workout now. Okay, that's our little cinnamon and sugar mixture. So I've got to make it about that size. Okay. I mean, it shouldn't stick anyways. This will just make it easier to take out afterwards. I could just cut the corner, I think. I'm gonna have faith. When I put the bread in there, it'll be fine. Okay. Flour. Let's see how, when we roll it out. So it's gotta be, when I roll it out, it's gotta be inside the track of the board to fit. So this was in there about 47 minutes. Check this out. Check this out. That's doubled in size, nice. Look at that. Nice. We're gonna keep the plastic because we're going to leave it rise again. So if I come on later on with the those chicken wings, I may finish up the bread. I might have it in the oven at that point. Yeah, here we go. This one, look at that. This is a, woo! Look at that. Okay, let's take this out. Gentle. Nice. I might do a couple of kneads on here to make sure the even distribution on the raisin and the cranberry. Let's see here how that looks. A little bit more flour. Yeah, Tom, sorry, buddy. Don't look at this one. It feels nice right there. It feels nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Nice one. Make sure that's incorporating everything. Oh, see, we lost a cranberry. Don't want to do that. So, make sure we're all floured up. And now we'll roll. So that's the width that we want right there, so we can roll it out longer. Tom, I've got nieces and nephews that they're part of the 1% as well, so if they ever come over here, my sister insists on it, and I do it anyways, just from the teaching experience, that I have to, any items that I'm going to use, any utensils, I have to put them in the dishwasher again first, before I start baking or cooking. And then of course with the ingredients, like right now I couldn't have them over because I can't tell you what's touched what anymore. So I would need to buy brand new ingredients just for them that day. So I know the pains and the struggles of that, certainly. Yeah, so that way they don't sink, right? Yeah. This is gonna be a big loaf. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be a really big loaf. So that's good on the width right there. I'm happy with that. Perfect. It's in the inside, so we'll just stretch it out a little bit more here, lengthwise. That looks good. Now I'll go this way. little more this way. This is a really thick loaf. When you guys see this come out of the oven later on. Okay, so that's good right there. Boom, 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 boom. Yep, this is gonna be a massive, massive loaf. Stretch it. Stretch it right there. Good, okay. So now for some, we could butter it a little bit first too, actually. Wish I would have thought that ahead of time. Let's get a little butter. Won't need much here, and I think my brush is dirty. So we're going to pull out the big Balboski. Okay, here we go. A little brush of butter here. Let's help this cinnamon stick a little bit better. There we go. Use it all. We melted it. Now where's our this guy? This might help. Let's see, just because my hands are still wet. Little sprinkles everywhere. All over the edges. I'll keep some for the top afterwards. Might just end up buttering that. When it comes out of the oven, a light dash of butter and then sprinkle the rest on top. So, okay, Tom. So, you could even do cinnamon rolls with this if you wanted to, all of a sudden then have your cream cheese topping. But that's not what I set out to make today. But this will be easy. Once we've got this rolled up, I could just slice them down, pop them in the tray as well. But I don't have cream cheese. We've got to keep that, supposed to keep that inside that marker to make sure that it fits. Got to stay right inside there. Okay, good. Sealed. Now we'll lift this up and pop it in to the bread pan. And there, squeeze it in. Like that, and just make sure it's pressed in everywhere. Now we've got a nice cinnamon raisin cranberry roll that is set. Press that in. So this is going to rise again another 45 minutes. Fill this right up. I think this one's going to be fantastic. So it needs 45 minutes to an hour now to rise again, and then about 45 minutes in the oven. So about 90 minutes for when this will be done. And it may just come on live quickly once this is coming out of the oven. Do like a 10-minute live to check it out. But there's our loaf right there. Cinnamon, cranberry, raisin, sugar, a whole bunch of goodness. I'll type out the recipe that I used into the description once the video is posted. All right, so now a nice wrapperoonie here. And I'm just gonna tuck it in a little bit because this thing's gonna rise, come up just like that, okay? And then back in the oven. Now the oven, again, back in the oven, it's not on, just the light's on. Nobody's home. Okay, that's it. Whew. All right, everyone, that's it for today's live stream. We've done it. Breakfast sandwich was the bonus with the pretzel from last night's live. Now the cinnamon cranberry raisin loaf in the oven, 45 minutes. I'll set the timer so I don't forget about it. And then I'm gonna come back in the kitchen in about an hour, turn on the oven, take off the plastic wrap. Hopefully I remember to do that. And then get baking. It might come on later, cooking the chicken wings or something. We'll figure something out, okay? So thanks to everyone who was in the live stream today. Nikki, Tom, thank you guys. All that participation is amazing. I saw Alex and Lady Wiser earlier on. Amazing. I'm just trying to scroll back up. NMP, Nick, everyone that was in there. Thanks so much, everybody. Don't want to miss out on anybody. Lady Wiser was in there. Kaboom. A lot of familiar names in there. So thanks everybody for all the participation. It's freaking fantastic on these live streams, okay? Yeah, thanks, Nikki. I'll try that one too. You have yourself a good day as well, okay? Boom! All right. Been going for a long time. Outside, inside this. It's time to sit down a little bit. Maybe watch that Cobra Kai on Netflix. We'll see. Okay, everyone, come around for the X. We'll see you later. Boom. Boom. I have nothing to zoom in on, though, to finish today. All right. Thanks for that boom, Nikki. We'll finish with a zoom in on the empty board. How about that? What used to be. All right, later, everybody. Boom.